Hola a todos, bienvenidos de vuelta al canal y a lo que creo que va a ser el último episodio de Black Mirror, último episodio, episodio 5 y bueno, el 4 en los videos que estamos haciendo en la serie. Y pues nos llamaron aquí porque algo pasó en el sanatorio, no sé si tiene que ver con Robert o Richard, ¿cómo se llama? El tío, que también descubrimos que usa a los pacientes como conejillos de indias. Entonces, bueno, si les está gustando, por favor consideren darle like al video, suscribirse al canal. Vamos a entrar al sanatorio.
It's Samuel Gordon. Can you let me in?
Just one moment, Mr. Gordon.
A ver qué nos dice la enfermera.
Mr. Gordon, I have terrible news for you. The head doctor is dead.
Robert? What are you talking about?
An officer and a detective were here. It's awful.
How did it happen?
They said they found his body at the old lighthouse. James was sitting right next to the body.
James?
He was just sitting there, gazing. He didn't even try to escape, just kept crooning some melody. I never thought that he would be able to kill someone.
Where is James now? Where did they take him?
Where he belongs, back in his old cell. It is going to be his home for life.
So, Robert is dead. But if James had killed him, why didn't he run away? I'd like to visit James. Can you let me into the main hall, to his cell?
How do you know where his cell is?
Well, Robert was in charge of this sanatorium, you remember? He told me where I'd find James.
Sorry, I did not realize that. All right then, I will let you in. But after what has happened, I cannot let you go in there alone. I will have to go with you.
No problem.
We can go then. You know the way, as you are so well informed. I'll be right behind you. Oh, not this. Wait here. I must fetch a doctor.
What happened?
Ok, a ver qué pasó.
James.
Uy,
What he feared most has happened. He couldn't return to this place.
tenemos las llaves. ¿Vamos a entrar? ¿Por qué está abierta su celda?
At least he died quickly.
Uy, escribió nuestro nombre con sangre.
James wrote my name on the wall. Why did he do it?
Esto no se ve muy bien para nosotros.
I recognize that tag. Robert's keys.
Ok. ¿Qué más tenemos aquí? Ah, taparon el agujero.
Someone has plastered over it. Someone has plastered over it.
Ok, pues creo que es todo.
I have to examine the cell thoroughly.
Ok.
I can't leave now. I'll try to get the plaster off. Damn, the blade cracked.
Uy, nuestro cuchillito. A ver si está Ralph.
Ralph, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Samuel. Have you come to visit me? Or have you come to visit James?
James? James is no longer here, Ralph.
Why are you saying that? James is here with me. He's always here with me. I can hear his voice. He wouldn't leave me alone here.
I need to ask you about something that concerns James.
Yes, me and Mr. Bubby will help you.
Ralph, when did you last speak with James? Do you remember?
Yes, Samuel.
What did he say? Did he talk about why he escaped?
Maybe, but he was so terrified and was saying such a lot. Was very confused by it all. He kept saying that he hadn't killed him. That's what he was saying.
Robert?
Yes, him.
What else did he say?
He said he knew who'd killed him. That he knew.
The name. Can you remember the name of the person he was talking about?
No. I was confused. He also told me he's saying goodbye and that we would not see each other again. He didn't want to be put in his room again.
Ralph, please, try to remember who James was speaking about.
I don't know. I really don't. He wouldn't speak then, and there was a long silence. I don't like such silence.
All right, Ralph. I have to leave now.
Okay, Samuel. Mr. Bubby says okay.
Ralph was the last one to speak to James, but I probably won't be able to get much more out of him.
Ahí viene el médico.
What are you doing here? Get out immediately! You have no business being in here.
I set off for the old lighthouse on the sharp-edged cliffs. The only possible place where I can find out something about Robert's death.
Pero con las llaves no podríamos haber entrado en su estudio.
I can't leave now.
No veo ningún lugar donde hacer clic. Aquí, agujero en el muro.
It's too dark. I can't see anything in there.
Ya tenemos un encendedor.
Another symbol. I should make a picture of this one too. Done.
¿Qué más? Un agujero en el muro. Creo que es todo.
There's nothing more to be found out here. I'll go to the morgue. Herman may know something new. He probably didn't hear the bell. I'll try again. He isn't answering. Strange. I thought he'd be at home. It's open. I'll have a look around.
Ok. A ver qué encontramos. ¿Hay algo aquí? Quiero ver si ya está el cadáver de Robert aquí. Sí.
Where could Herman be? He left the door open and the morgue too. Strange indeed.
Como lo que vimos en nuestro sueño.
What could have happened here? That expression in his eyes. How awful.
Ok, ¿por qué nos dejan en esta vista?
Who could have killed him? And why? He's clasping something in his hand. The fingers have stiffened and cannot be opened in their post-mortem spasm.
Quita algo para abrir las manos.
He's clasping something in his hand. The fingers have... He's clasped the thing... I'll turn on the lamp. It's quite dark in here. There are a few plastic bags under the book. I'll take them. There is nothing in them.
Bolsas de plástico.
Is this what I think it is? An old microscope.
Y podemos usar los forceps.
The forceps should do the trick. That must be the hair of the murderer. I have to put it into something. The murderer has black hair.
Así como nosotros.
James's hair was black as coal. I should go back to the sanatorium and obtain a sample for comparison.
Nuestro cabello también es
I'm
negro.
not leaving yet. I need to find out more.
Y hemos tenido esos sueños extraños. ¿Hay algo más aquí? No. Símbolo.
The fifth symbol. Got it.
Y ya tenemos todo para el ritual.
Someone's ringing the doorbell. I'd better leave quickly. Detective?
Mr. Gordon? What are you doing here?
I've come to see Dr. Herman and... I know what it probably looks like, but I'll explain everything.
What are you talking about, Gordon?
I don't know how to say this. I found Herman downstairs. He's dead.
What?
I went downstairs and found his body on the table.
That is a serious matter. Are you sure?
I know what I have seen, Detective. His body is lying on the autopsy table, with the head off.
With the head off? I must go there right away. Listen, Gordon, when you found him, were you alone? Was no one else with you?
No one.
Strange how coincidence tends to lead you to a corpse.
He was already dead when I came around.
I believe you. I know who is behind all of this.
Really? Who?
That lunatic who escaped from Ashbury a few days ago. Who else? Who else could possibly have committed such things? You remember that boy? And now, Herman.
Disfigured.
A normal person cannot have done that.
That's certainly true, but he hung himself in his cell. I was in the sanatorium today.
So, the murderer's punished himself. Oh well. It's justice, I say.
But you haven't got any evidence.
Gordon, there are several disfigured corpses and a madman was on the loose. You want more evidence? No thanks. Good that you told me about him, Gordon. Now please leave. I've got to go downstairs and deal with this. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Detective. Why would James want to kill Herman? He didn't even know him. I've got to get a
Obviamente no
hold
fue
of a
James.
sample of James's hair somehow and compare it with the chunk that Herman was clasping in his hand in his post-mortem spasm.
¿Pero para qué de qué nos sirve eso? Ya vamos a desvelar el misterio.
Locked.
Who is there?
Samuel Gordon, please, let me in.
Just 1 second.
Thank you. May I speak with you?
Sure.
Listen, I need to know something. Where is James's body?
Excuse me?
Don't ask, just tell me where it is.
Well, all right, if you must know. We cannot get hold of Dr. Herman. I don't know what is going on. So we placed the body in the old chapel in the graveyard until he arrives. It cannot stay much longer, though. It has to go to the morgue.
That's all. Thanks.
Ok, a ver si podemos entrar con las llaves de Robert. Vamos a hablar con el encargado de las calderas.
Mind your own business. I've got no time for you.
The chapel is locked.
A ver si Robert tenía la llave.
Locked.
No. A la parte posterior del cementerio. Creo que aquí no hay nada. Vamos a preguntarle a la enfermera. A ver, primero este señor.
I haven't got time. What do you want?
Can you tell me, why is that chapel in the graveyard locked?
The old chapel? I'll tell you why. It's locked because nobody has any business going in it.
Can you open it for me?
No, I couldn't. Nobody is allowed to go there, like I said.
But you have the key to it, right?
Exactly. And it's going to stay that way.
I have to get into that chapel at all costs. How could I possibly obtain the key? How about you lend me your key? I'll return it in a little while. You could watch my wallet for me in the meantime.
Well, a little extra added to that lousy salary of mine would come handy.
So, what do you say?
No, it's not possible. I can't do it. The head nurse would really enjoy the chance to fry my backside. I can't risk somebody finding out.
Too bad. I'll keep the wallet to myself then. I won't be keeping you any longer.
Good.
He won't let me in. He would see me.
No se me ocurre qué hacer. Y en todo el juego nadie se ha dejado sobornar. Pensé que él sí se iba a dejar. Pero no sé para qué lo seguimos intentando.
There's no reason to talk.
Hay que entrar desde las cloacas.
This is the only way to get inside the sanatorium. I have no choice.
A ver si no está el doctor.
I must be quiet so I won't get caught. This time, I wouldn't have any explanation. I'm lucky there's no one here. I've got to take advantage of that before somebody comes. How do I obtain the keys to that chapel? I'll have a look around here. I've got to come up with something.
Hay una mesa aquí.
I can't see anything useful. The door of the boiler is very hot. I will get burnt.
¿Pero por qué estamos haciendo eso?
Too bad. No spare keys. Just an old pair of rubber boots. Personal stuff. I'll leave it as it is. I should dampen it first.
¿Eso lo apagó?
I should dampen it first.
Y podemos mojar el trapo.
heat from the boiler is unbearable.
Voy a meter las botas.
This should attract some attention. Now, I've got to get going.
Aquí va a parecer que se está incendiando.
Maybe I went a bit too far with those boots. Hopefully none of the smoke has gotten into the building. Perfect. He left the keys in the lock. I'll borrow them.
Ok, ya tenemos las llaves de la capilla.
James's body. I need a little hair for comparison with the sample that Herman was clasping in his hand.
Y creo que no hay nada aquí más que el cuerpo. Trozos de cristal.
Broken glass.
Ok.
There are 2 big bottles full of chlorine in it. There are 2. I need to use something to cut off a little hair. I don't want to touch him with my hands.
Bueno, que ya tenemos pedazo de cristal.
Okay, this should do. Where could I have a close look at it? Well, maybe just. I'll go back to the morgue and use Herman's microscope.
Pero ahí está el policía, ¿no? Ah, ya no hay nada. Ni sangre, ni nada. Bueno, sí, sí hay un poquito de sangre.
The hair that Herman was clenching in his fist. Doubtless the hair of the murderer.
Microscopio.
It's set up properly now. I can use it. The samples differ. Even I can see that. It wasn't James who killed Herman.
Hoy fuimos
But
nosotros.
who was it then? Who's got a black? Morris.
Aquí podemos usar el mapa desde aquí. Pero que le voy a pedir su cabello así nada más. No, no está aquí.
Morris isn't here. Where could he have gone?
Carta.
A letter. Strange things have been happening around here. It all began a few days after the funeral of old Mr. Gordon, when his heir Samuel returned to the manor.
His heir Samuel returned to the manor. I haven't got a clue as to what's going on, but when somebody finds this note, I'll be far away already. It seems to me that detective wants to frame me for Henry's murder, so I won't be hanging around. I'm going to go while there's still time. Feel free to keep my last month's wage, and don't bother looking for me. I won't be returning. Morris.
Morris has run away. I knew he couldn't be trusted. What if it was he who committed the murders?
No sé por qué no desconfía de sí mismo. Si ha tenido esos sueños tan extraños. Pero ¿y ahora qué o qué? Déjenme ver si con las llaves de Robert puedo entrar a su estudio.
It's locked.
Y usemos las llaves.
Robert's study. I feel as though he were watching me even now. Robert's diploma in medicine. Exactly 12? It probably doesn't work.
Ok, tenemos que buscar una hora.
It sheds a strange greenish light. Assorted medical literature. Medical volumes. There's no point in skimming through these. Most of them are in Latin. It sheds a strange greenish light. That is a year prior to building the foundation of the castle. It sheds a strange greenish light. Robert has left this one opened.
A ver qué estaba leyendo.
He won't be able to finish it now.
A nada de interés.
Study of the human brain. I'm tired, but I won't rest yet. Another key. Who's the man in the picture? I've never seen his face before. I have to find his place in the past and obtain his key.
Sí, nos falta una llave.
Anatomy. A little key was hidden there. There's a solution of a distinct color in some of the tubes. Maybe this is what Robert was working on all the time. The liquid in the tube smells very bad. Some medicine. I'd better leave it alone. It looks like a security code. There's nothing else there, just papers and a book. It's locked. Sophie, Robert's wife. She left him many years ago.
Ok. Y tenemos el papel.
A code of some sort. Strange, there's no writing on it.
Tal vez esos mensajes invisibles que con fuego aparecen. No. Ok, pues Robert no nos dio mucho. Tal vez estos números, que desde 1040. No tengo que dar todas las vueltas. Son las 10:40, ¿no? Y ese sería 1120. No. Entonces le podemos preguntar a Bates.
Bates?
Yes, sir?
Bates, I have just returned from Ashbury. I spoke with the head nurse, and...
Any news of Sir Robert?
Well, unfortunately...
From your tone, I anticipate bad news?
It's worse, Bates. Much worse. Robert is dead.
What? Sir Robert? That's inconceivable. Oh my, I sensed something terrible would happen. All this time since Sir Robert disappeared. This is going to be a tremendous shock for Madam.
Maybe it would be preferable not to let her know. at least for the time being.
But how could we possibly not tell her about this?
Bates, we cannot tell her now. Try to understand. We need to give this some time.
But Madam will continue to look for Sir Robert. She will find out the truth by herself soon anyway, and things will be worse for her.
Believe me, Bates, the later she learns about Robert's death, the better.
Oh, you are probably right, sir. We have to give Madam more time. The news would destroy her right now. Would you excuse me now, sir? I need to organize my thoughts.
I think I will go now.
I'll return to my work.
Ya son las mismas luces. Ah, pero ya no tiene nada que decir. Ok. Ok, estaba viendo que aquí en el establo todavía podemos hacer algo. Prendemos la luz.
Morris's cap. I found a little hair. I should examine it closely. Maybe this sample will match the one Herman was clasping in his hand.
Aunque si nosotros estuvimos matando a todos, no pudimos haber matado a William, todavía no estábamos aquí. A ver. Aunque no creo que haya sido Morris.
No. Morris isn't the murderer I'm looking for either. But if it isn't him, then who?
No puedo elegirme a mí mismo. ¿Qué tenemos? D32, 12, 80, 11, 5, 25, 8, 8, 4. ¿Qué hacemos ahora? Y podemos ir de nuevo a la canción, ahora sí a la oficina de Robert. Y aquí es 1120 y lo puse a las 10:40, pero es a las 11:20, perdón. No a las 10:20. Entonces vamos a hacerlo. Once 20.
A secret bookcase. Robert had more secrets than anyone would have suspected.
Ah. 5 números. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No estoy muy seguro. Pero sí es esto. Es este símbolo. 3, 2, 1, 2. Pero tengo para 5 números. Y tengo que poner el papel en la luz verde.
Six, 3, 0, 8, 1.
63081. 63081. 6 3 0 8 1.
This is the right combination.
Caja fuerte.
More tubes with that smelly solution. Robert's diary. May 2nd. Tomorrow I will visit Dr. Herman in the morgue. If he understands what I wrote to him in my letters, it shouldn't be too hard to convince him.
I think he's my man. May 3. The visit to Herman fulfilled my expectations. Our secret agreement will make further progress in my research much easier. It did not take much effort to convince him to cooperate, just as I expected. Herman understands that science and research of novel concepts sometimes demands sacrifices. He agreed to take care of the first delivery tomorrow already, which suits my plans perfectly. If it were not for him, I do not know how it would be possible for me to keep on disposing of those damn bodies. Letting a few corpses disappear without a trace certainly will not be a problem for him as a pathologist. Last, I can resume work on the tests. May 8th. Previous tests were no use, and several months of work turned out completely futile. God's sake, where could I have made a mistake? Where? Calculated all the components almost 1,000 times, and just haven't a clue as to what could be wrong. It's starting to make me tired. It's taking much too long, and with every new day, I'm afraid that someone will find out. It is with great luck that I convinced Herman to cooperate at the right moment. Either I improve the composition of the substance, or raise doses as they are. Otherwise, I cannot proceed further. Yes, that's it. The composition is correct. I merely require to raise the dosage. Yes! Should have started sooner with them. Oh, I will raise the concentration by 100%. May 9. Administered the higher concentrate to 2 subjects. I have to wait several days before I can make accurate measurements. At least I can now take a rest from all the figures and calculations. May 12. I thought I would not have to take any notes for the next few days. But I had a word with James today. He was acting differently than usual, and spoke about things that must never come to light. He knows too much about the methods of my research and can expose me. And worse, they would believe him. Do not know what to do now. Locked in that cell of his, he's trying to corner me. How ironic. Never before have I considered direct violence. But he is a threat to all my efforts and everything that I have achieved. May 13. Things are apparently worse than I thought. The head nurse spoke to James, and she herself suggested to me that we should release him for some time. It was quite an effort to convince her that James must stay where he is because of his condition. I have no clue what he told her to make her believe him, but I'm afraid he may tell her everything next time. Must not happen. He is not the fool I thought he was. I have to get rid of him somehow. May 15. Everything I once held firm in my hands is beginning to crumble and fall like a house of cards. Higher doses have had no effect. I verified all the measurements twice. Do not know how to continue. The whole affair with James refuses resolution. He must never be allowed to return to Black Mirror. Do what has to be done. There is only one possibility left. Only one solution. I will dispense with the calculations and raise the ratio of the effective substance by another 100%. I know whose veins I will inject the serum into this time.
Herman helped Robert hide the results of his experiments. The bodies of the patients would end up in his morgue, and no one was to find out.
Siento que eso de que le iba a inyectar el suero ya no sucedió, ¿no? Ya lo mataron entonces, antes de...
It must be very old.
Una carta, un anillo.
Dear Samuel, it was not easy for me to find fitting words for these first lines that I hope you are reading.
As well as it was not easy to find out where you were living, I hope that my letter will reach your hands as soon as possible, as there is not much time left. Since your departure, I have contributed all my efforts and endless hours of sleepless nights looking for the truth about our family. I feel that I am already very close to beholding its full face, and I am concerned that I might not have the strength to look at it alone. Therefore I am turning to you, Samuel, for I know that you will hear out my plea. In this envelope, you will find the ancient ring of our heritage. It is very important that you always have it with you. Take extraordinary care of it. I will explain everything when you arrive. Please return to our manor and help me. I know my time is closing in. I can feel it. I am afraid.
William knew something, but now there's no way to find out what. Maybe I could have helped him if I had received the letter on time. I hope you're frying in hell. Can you hear me, Robert?
Pensé que nos había dejado una llave, no el anillo. Vamos a
Old
inspeccionarlo.
runes and Latin words are carved around the area.
El diario de Robert ya lo leímos. La carta también. Documento.
I, William Gordon, have decided to bequeath my possessions as follows. To my dear Victoria, I give and will all my personal possessions, the family jewels and valuables, as they righteously belong to her heirs and assigns forever. To my grandson, Samuel Gordon, I hereby transfer the ownership of the Black Mirror Castle with all the neighboring lands. To him I also devise the administration of our family residence. Let him take care of it properly, as I no longer can, to his heir and assigns forever. To my beloved son James, I give the full right to live in his native residence for however long he should desire, until the end of his days. By this I hope to at least partially atone for your having to live in complete loneliness, my dear James. And lastly, to my firstborn son Robert, after long pondering, I have decided to deny the right to the property of our family. However, I do retain his right to his property and things that he has been making use of in our family residence. I know that you are well aware of the reason of my decision, Robert. In my eyes, you are no longer worthy of the name Gordon. These decisions I make of my own free will and in the best of conscience. William Gordon.
William's last will was apparently meant to stay hidden from everyone. Robert, I see now I didn't know you at all, you bloody beast.
Uy, ese es Robert. Pero ¿y ahora qué? El anillo. Caja de música. No estoy seguro. Hay que hablar con Victoria.
May I speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Of course, Samuel.
Victoria, I was in Robert's study and I saw a picture of a man that I had never seen before. Is it someone from our family?
A picture? You shouldn't have entered that room, Samuel. Robert does not like anyone to go in there, not even me.
I merely tried to find something that would help us figure out where Robert could be. His things are all in order.
Oh, good. He would be angry if he found out that you had been in his study. That picture is a portrait of our ancestor, Lothar Gordon. It was he who founded the sanatorium where Robert works.
And when was that?
Some 200 years ago. I'm not exactly certain.
Ashbury has been a hospital of some kind for quite some time. Tell me more about Lothar Gordon.
He was chief doctor in a hospital for the mentally disordered for many years. In those days, however, they did not speak about therapy or medication. He would probably have carried on with his work if he had not fallen ill.
What was his ailment?
Over time, that place completely absorbed him. All those mad minds that he was spending days and nights with. In the end, he broke down, and his mind succumbed to insanity too. He died as one of those he was helping. A truly sad end.
When Lothar died, where did they bury him?
I see you are testing my memory. As far as I know, his body remained there as he wished. They buried him in a modest grave behind the sanatorium. Later, that place turned into a graveyard. Many who died within the walls of the sanatorium found their rest there.
What was in the Ashbury building before it became a sanatorium?
I have no idea. I was never interested in that place. Why are you asking about such a thing, Samuel?
I just wanted to know. It's not important.
I think on one occasion, Robert mentioned there used to be a hospital for cholera patients there. That building has a terrible past indeed. Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
Vamos a ir al cementerio de... ¿El sanatorio?
Locked. It's Samuel Gordon. Please, open the gate.
Ya nos está quemando las botas que echamos. Debe ser una de estas.
Lewis Bate, 1852. Evelyn, our dear daughter, buried before her 12th birthday. Let her soul find the resting place it couldn't have in this world.
No, creo que no. Bueno, aquí hay otra.
An unmarked grave. An unmarked grave. I need to remove the shrub first. A thorny shrub with thick branches. There's our coat of arms on the stone tablet. That must be the grave I'm looking for.
¿Cómo quitamos los arbustos? ¿Habrá alguna herramienta por aquí? Y aquí en la capilla. En esta caja.
Gardening scissors. I hadn't noticed it before. Damn, it's broken. They're useless like this.
Y ahora aquí en esta ventanita. Aquí hay un tornillo. Y con ese tornillo podemos reparar las tijeras. Vamos a quitar los arbustos.
The lid is too heavy. I cannot move it.
Ok, ¿tengo algo para moverla? Creo que no. Ok, tengo que volver acá. Y aquí en la basura.
Trash, junk, and garbage. A metal rod. I'll take it.
Vamos a usar la barra en la tumba.
Oh no, the grave is empty. How do I obtain the fourth key? I can't stop now. I must carry on.
Ok, no hay nada aquí. No. Pero ahora que... Vamos a hablar con la enfermera.
May I speak with you?
Sure.
Tell me, the old graveyard at the back of the sanatorium? Has it always been administered by Ashbury?
Yes, as far as I know, it has belonged to Ashbury for at least the past 100 years.
And before that?
Prior to that, it was part of the Wormhill Parish, I believe. But as I said, that was a very long time ago.
Thank you. That's enough. So, the old graveyard was administered by the Wormhill Parish. That's all. Thanks.
Y ahora vamos a la parroquia. Vamos a hablar con el padre.
Father Frederick?
Yes?
Can I speak with you?
Certainly, my son. I am listening.
I need to research one of my ancestors. Can you help me?
I would be happy to help you, but I sense that something is troubling you. Would you like to discuss it? You would relieve your soul, believe me.
You are kind, Father, but I have come for a different reason. I promise, I will return again when I have finished what I must.
Very well, then. What do you require from a servant of the Lord?
I need to figure out where the remains of Lothar Gordon are preserved. I suspect there might be a record of it in the chronicle of the parish.
Our chronicles reach far into the past. I believe I should be able to find the information you need. Please, come back later. It's going to take me a while to locate the record.
Thank you, Father.
Y vamos a esperar un rato a ver si ya tienen los datos que queremos.
Father, I need to talk to you.
Yes, go ahead. You have returned just in time, Samuel. I found the record you need in the chronicle. Lothar Gordon was the father of Thomas Gordon, who was the father of William. His remains were buried near Ashbury, as per his last wishes.
In Ashbury?
After some time, however, his body was cremated and transferred into one of your family tombs in the graveyard of the vicarage. That is where it is resting now.
Thanks, Father. You have been a great help.
You need not thank me. I am happy to have a look at the chronicles.
Ok, una de las criptas. Uy, está abierta. Alguien se nos adelantó.
Who opened the crypt?
Hay unas herramientas aquí.
I won't be messing with his toolbox. I won't be...
Ah, sepulturero.
Is anyone there?
Who's there this late at night? Is it you? What are you doing here?
I know this is not exactly the right hour to take a walk around the graves, but I have my reasons.
Yeah, you've probably got some real good reasons.
I'm looking for Lothar Gordon's remains, and this is the last possible place. I would like to have a look inside. It won't take long.
No, I won't let you in at this time. I've got my work to finish. Come by tomorrow and you can spend however long you want inside. I have to finish my work, so I'll be going back to it.
Hold on. We can certainly find a way to settle this.
I'm listening.
You can go down and see if you can find the urn for me. It's very important, and you won't lose out on it.
Let me get this straight. You come to a cemetery after midnight to dig up an urn in the tomb of some ancestor of yours, and you will pay me to help you find it?
Exactly.
It's got to be very important indeed, as far as I can tell. To hell with it. I'll go and find it for free. So, whose urn is it that you want?
Lothar Gordon's. It must be somewhere in the crypt.
Okay. Wait here. It's going to take me a while to find it.
Sure.
Creo que hasta ahorita no hemos sobornado a nadie, ¿no? Aunque creo que lo intentamos con todos los personajes.
You were right. I've found it. Here you are. Now I've got to get back to work. You've cost me a lot of time already. I would still like to go to bed today.
I'll leave you to your work.
Good. The sooner I get to my bed, the better.
Vamos a ver que tenía la urna. La última llave.
One more key left.
Ah, todavía nos falta una.
There's only one way to obtain it. I feel the thought, but I have no choice. I must finish what I have begun. God forgive me. The ground hasn't hardened yet. What is it I am saying?
Hay que robar de aquí una linterna.
The flashlight might come in handy in this darkness.
Ok, y después... de este lado.
The shovel is lying on the heap.
Ok, ya tenemos la pala. Ahora vamos a desenterrar a William.
Got to get rid of the gravedigger first.
¿Qué hacemos? ¿Lo encerramos?
I don't know what we could talk about. It's holding the metal door open.
¿Cómo la cierro?
peg is holding the door open. He won't be getting out easily.
Pobre sepulturero.
Forgive me, William. I had to do it.
Y última llave ahora sí.
The last one.
Y es todo aquí. Y vamos, ¿qué será? ¿De vuelta a la mansión?
Our carriage. Somebody must have come to the vicarage. Victoria? I'll have a look in the church.
Okay.
That was Bates. What is he doing here? Why did he go to the confessional in such a hurry? I must find out somehow. Someone is coming. Most likely Father Frederick.
I heard footsteps a minute ago. Did someone come in before you?
I didn't see anyone. You must have heard me.
Perhaps you are right. Is there some way I can help you?
No, Father. Thank you.
In that case, I will depart.
Hoy vamos a escuchar la confesión de Bates.
Father, I am haunted by a terrible secret. I know who has caused all this evil. I know who killed those people. I can no longer bear keeping this secret to myself, so I must confess. I saw him sneaking through the night, covered by the darkness. His palms, they were stained with blood, a terrible sight. I hid quickly so that he would not see me. When I briefly looked into his face, I was stunned with awe. I still have his expression before my eyes. All this time, I remained silent. I could not tell anyone. They would not believe me anyway. Even I would not believe it if I had not seen his face with my own eyes. I am afraid of pronouncing his name, Father.
Samuel.
Do go on, son.
I know the devil has many faces. That night I saw one of them. The face was that of the Lord of Castle Black Mirror, the youngest of the family, Samuel Gordon.
That must be the hair of the murderer. The murderer has black hair.
kept saying that he hadn't killed him. That's what he was saying. He said he knew who killed him. That he knew.
Of your blood, others will rise with your name, bearing my curse. One of your heirs will convert 5 souls of 5 mortals. This will be the catalyst to bring my anger back to life. And I will return. When your days have ended, there will be no one to stop me.
God, forgive him his sins.
Capítulo 6, pensé que solo eran 5. Supongo que esta ya es como la batalla final.
Forgive me, my lord, for my sins, and give me strength to carry on. Give me strength to stand up to evil and destroy the curse that has harassed my family for so long. Give me strength, my lord. Amen. There's only one way from the quiet areas of the church. I must descend into the depths of the catacombs and destroy the source of evil that has taken over my soul.
Ok. Y estaba esto. Ah, ¿son las llaves? No, porque solo son 5 llaves.
Some strange symbols in a circle. The underground certainly had a different purpose in the past than just to keep the water away.
Sí, aquí puedo usar el anillo.
Those symbols. They led me as far as here.
Ok, ¿dónde está el diario? Ok, tenemos esta casita. Luego como un fuego. Ok, a ver si me acuerdo. Este. Y el último creo que era este de aquí. Sí.
These must be the catacombs that Marcus's chronicle mentions. I am filled with distress. I don't know what the writing means. Maybe it warns against entering.
Vamos a entrar.
They'd most likely fall apart if I as much as touched them.
Izquierda, avanzar o derecha. También aquí había 2 opciones. Vamos a la derecha.
The roots of the trees have even found their way down here.
What a fight that must have been. Several bodies are spread all over the corridor.
¿Que por qué agarraríamos la espada?
I'll have a peek.
Ok, no hay que hacer eso. Palmatoria.
A big candle.
La prendemos. Ok, no nos mató. Uy, cabeza.
A beast carved in stone.
Aquí todavía más izquierda. Otra abertura, pero no vamos a ver ahora. Sí, no nos vaya a matar otra vez. Abismo.
I can't see the bottom.
Un casco, bandera.
I have no idea whom it belonged to. It's probably from the time of the siege, but who knows?
Ladrillo.
I've heard something in the distance. It can't be opened. There's no lock on it.
¿Con la espada? Hay que activar algo más, tal vez. ¿Qué otra abertura? A ver si nos mata.
A little opening in the wall.
¿Qué esta no nos mató? ¿Qué encontramos?
It fits the hand perfectly.
Un talismán.
There's no going further this way. Something is missing there.
El expositor, el casco, la espada, las llaves. Este círculo. Ok, eso es todo aquí. Un botón. Y otro botón. Prendo todos los botones.
They'd most likely fall apart if I as much as touched them.
Y aquí no hay nada. Luego aquí está el abismo. Otra vez con la espada. El casco. Ok, se tragó una víctima, entonces ya se cierra para que no pueda salir la víctima. Ok. Supongo que ya son todas. No. Cavidad. Ah, solo tengo que prender algunas.
That must be the map of the labyrinth.
Pero siento que no me dice nada. Yo tengo que poner el mapa en esta vela. Que estas dos, esta de en medio. Por aquí se entra. Esta es la entrada. Entonces son estas. Voy a apagar esta. Luego creo que es esa también. Esta no. Esta tampoco. Vamos a poner esto aquí. Esta y estas dos. No estoy muy seguro de cómo leer el mapa. Creo que está bien. Y esa también. Pero no funcionó. Ah, o tal vez se refiere a... Déjenme apagar esta. Ok. Uy, un portal maligno. Vamos a cruzarlo.
Where am I? What is this place?
Altar. Aquí van las llaves. Daga.
Volca, an ancient ritual dagger. The blade is covered with dried blood.
Necesita de nuestra sangre. Vamos a cortarnos. Bueno, no sé por qué estoy haciendo todo el ritual. Si eso es lo que va a liberar a este señor. Que llevan las llaves. Llave roja. Llave verde. Llave azul. ¿Cuál será la amarilla? Como que no las distingo. Amarilla. Y blanca.
Zodokare pusadire.
Nunca leas en voz alta.
Imcoraxo zodere. Matorebe. Matoribi. Vax da sobra ve. Maliore vax da sobra. Malior im ibute. Amena vi busatire. Amena vax zodokare.
Nunca lean un hechizo en voz alta. A ver a dónde va ahora. Ok.
Such is the end of my story. I always feared that my past would resurface and cast its shadow over me. My soul has blackened from sins that cannot be undone. Evil has many faces, many forms. I know that the past has been a diverted mirror of my soul. Here, there is no judge to pass judgment. There is only me.
Uf. Pero no entiendo por qué se mató. Todo el ritual decía que él iba a ser el heredero, o sea, la rama de la familia que liberara a este gran mal. Y sí hizo todo lo que tenía que hacer. Leyó el hechizo, mató a las 5 personas, pero no liberó al gran mal. Y de ahí cómo llegó a la torre para matarse. Como que no me queda muy claro. Vamos a esperar a que terminen los créditos a ver si hay alguna escena final. Pues no hubo escena final, entonces la verdad es que no entendí el final. Por favor, pónganlo en los comentarios ustedes sí, o explicaron un poquito de qué va este final. Pues en general no me gustó mucho el juego, se me hizo un poquito aburrido. Creo que los diálogos eran lentos, las animaciones eran lentas. Inicialmente me recordó a Siberia, pero creo que The Black Mirror no logra su cometido. Creo que Siberia sí era un poco más dinámico, más entretenido, y The Black Mirror no lo logró para mí. Pero bueno, eso sería todo. Todavía tengo el 2 y el 3, entonces espérenlos en el futuro. Y también ya tengo la versión remasterizada de del primero, de The Black Mirror. Entonces igual y en el futuro, después del 2 y el 3, igual y lo juego. Pero pues sería todo por ahora. Si les gustó, por favor consideren darle like, suscribirse al canal y dejar algún comentario. ¿Les gustó este juego? ¿Le entendieron el final? ¿Están de acuerdo con el final? Y pues ¿qué otro juego quieren verme jugar después de este? Sería todo, muchas gracias y hasta luego. Bye.